Hi, I'm Brett Woodcock, the principal at Morgan Road Elementary, and I am here with this month's installment of our video newsletter. Over the past month, we've had a number of exciting events that I would like to share with you today. I'll also look ahead to some of the big events that we have coming up in the building over the next 2 months. So I hope you enjoy the February and March newsletter. January has certainly been a challenging month weather-wise. It may be something we come to expect here in Liverpool, New York, but certainly we've had some chilly temperatures and quite a bit of snow, which have impacted the amount of time we've been able to get students outside and running around for recess. But the kids have done a nice job handling it overall. In the second week of January, after we got back from break, we went through the Ames Web benchmarking process for all students in the building. This is something that takes place throughout all the schools in the Liverpool Central School District. We benchmark all students and we track their progress from the start of the school year towards reading and math goals. We use this data the following week at our RTI meetings, response to intervention meetings. At all grade levels, we talk about student growth and how much progress they've made towards building goals and their individual progress as well. We also talk about which groups they'd most appropriately fit in as far as their needs, specific learning needs, to make sure we have the most targeted instruction possible. One of our exciting events, a fun event for kids, we had our Happy Feet Mile, which is part of our monthly fun runs that Mr. Felice and Mrs. Meany put together. The Happy Feet Mile took place at 8 o'clock in the morning on January 22nd. You can see all the students that participated at the bottom of the screen here. Really neat event for families to come out. We've had a large number of students participate throughout the months, and it's not easy to run a mile in this temperature, but the kids did a great job. The community meeting for the month of January took place on the 30th, one of our half days. We had a special guest, Justin Witter, a junior from Liverpool High School, who's a former Morgan Road Mustang, talked to our students about the 4 C's of 21st century learning and how they've supported his success at his current level. So it was really neat to have a former Morgan Road students talk about how they've grown over the years and how his passion for music has helped him find his niche, let's say, in life. We also had our collaboration MRE day. So after Justin spoke to the kids, each class, each grade level went back to their classrooms, and we focused on teamwork and collaboration throughout the morning. A number of great activities, fun activities. I'm sure your kids have mentioned some of the things they've done at their grade level teams. It's really a neat idea as we tried to build in project-based learning into all schools across the district and focus on building focus here on teamwork and working together, because we believe that's a huge part of success later on in life. In the afternoon, we spent time as a staff with professional development. We had some updates on English as a second language, as New York State has new regulations with ESL. And Morgan Road is an ESL school. We also talked about some of our latest updates with curriculum and staffing as a staff. On February 3rd, we had a very exciting evening event, the 4th grade band, chorus, and orchestra concert. It's always a neat opportunity for students in 4th grade to experience putting on their first concert, first show for parents. Mr. Grosso, Mrs. Ewell, and Mrs. Corp did a wonderful job leading their respective areas that evening, and the kids did a fantastic job. On February 6th, we had a visit from Dr. Potter, our superintendent of schools. He was able to visit all the classrooms. It was a really neat opportunity for the kids to see Dr. Potter and him to see some of the wonderful things that we're doing here for all students. Mrs. Knapp asked that I share the Artifacts Museum. That we have students that come to Morgan Road from many countries around the globe, and they brought some artifacts. So thank you to their families who allowed them to bring in some artifacts to share from different cultures and from where they come from. And we have a really neat display in the back hallway. Hopefully you'll have an opportunity to see this at open house. For our upcoming events in the month of February, you can see there we've got a PTO meeting on February 10th at 6 o'clock. That'll be in the Morgan Road Library. The redistricting meeting, district-wide redistricting meeting, will take place in the annex on 6:30 on the 11th, and then our Sweetheart Dinner, which is our big PTO event for one of our biggest ones for the second half of the year. It's a great opportunity to get together as families from 5:30 to 7:30 on February 12th. Obviously, we have a break coming up. We've got President's Day on the 16th, so there's no school, and then winter recess the rest of the week. And we finish up the month of February with our Sweetheart Mile on the 26th. For the month of March, we have a number of activities. Friday the 6th is a half day for students. Some teachers will have some para-conferences, so if you get contacted to have a para-conference, that's an opportunity to do that in the afternoon. We also have Readers from Birth on the 10th from 5 to 6 and PTO meeting from 6 to 7. Our second trimester report cards will be sent home on the 13th. Our yearbook orders are also due on the 13th. And one big day coming up for all incoming kindergartners. This is a big date to get in, get your spot at Morgan Road if you live in the Morgan Road area. Obviously, you do if you're getting this newsletter. By March 19th, that'll take place at all elementary buildings in the district. Times are different in some of the buildings, so you want to check that closely. But if you're registering your child at Morgan Road, that'll take place from 1:30 to 2:30 on the 19th of March and from 5:30 to 6:30 that evening. We have a conference day on the 20th, so there'll be no school for students on March 20th. Open house on the 24th, which is a great opportunity for all students and their families to come into the building. The students get to show off some of the really neat things that they do in their favorite places around the building. That'll be from 6:30 to 8 o'clock on the 24th, and our Shamrock Mile is on the 26th. Mrs. Hamilton will want me to make sure that I mention the book fair, which is the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. I hope you enjoyed the February-March newsletter. Please know I'm excited to see many of you at our upcoming events, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact the building.